Welcome to the MKM Stadium. A pretty wet and miserable day in Hull. Both clubs will have had very different expectations at the beginning of the season. Hull City and Southampton have won just one game in their 5 league matches so far. The home side had a turbulent summer, but some of their free transfer signings have shown moments of quality. Their games have certainly not been dull so far. And for Will Still and Southampton, it feels like a long time ago since the late show against Wrexham on the opening weekend of the championship season. They are still adjusting to life back in the league, and with a high turnover of players still, we'll be hoping it all clicks into gear soon. Joseph gives it to McBurney. Suddenly things opening up perhaps for Hull. It's Coyle, and the cross is towards goal, and it's bounced in. Well, the header was from Gelhardt. The save was made by Basunu. And I'm not sure how much he knew about the rebounds, but out of nowhere, Hull City have the lead, and Joseph has the breakthrough in a game that has not had much goalmouth action so far. Well, he was in the right place at the right time, anticipated perhaps any kind of spill, and Joseph has his goal and a breakthrough. Hull continuing their run of scoring in recent games. Charles through to Azaz, and now Downs, and he may well be away here. First chance for Damien Downs, and he has dragged it wide of Pander's goal. He hasn't really been in this game so far, but that was a real chance for him. Always been chased by Hughes. Took it away from goal, and you could see what he was trying to do, trying to find that bottom corner. Stevens. Charles. Here's Manning. Looks for Fraser. The ball's still in play, but cut out by Hughes. Another chance for Manning, this time a more direct route towards Downs, and it might fall on the volley for Fellows, and he just didn't quite get the execution right, Fellows. Still, the Hull attack is alive, and this could fall for Giles. Here come Hull again, and the shots coming in from Gelhardt. Rorsleff. It's a decent looking delivery towards Downs, but Coyle on the cover. Fraser. Manning. Southampton upping the tempo again. That one in towards Downs, and it's fallen at the back post, and it was Fellows trying to tee it up for Yander. And Hull are under some serious pressure here at the moment. Well, that was the possibility for Downs there from the header, and then it was Fellows trying to get it back to Yander. Here's Stevens. Charles and Stevens exchanging passes again. That's run through for Manning, and now Fraser. Stevens. Lines up a shot, deflected, and that could have gone anywhere, but a relief for Hull that it didn't end up in the back of Pander's net, but Stevens having a go from distance. Not quite here yet for Southampton, but if they keep up with this pressure, you feel like that's the direction of travel. But Hull still defending resolutely, but struggling to get up the pitch at the moment. However, this is a promising looking attack, maybe more space on the other side, but Coyle will now look to get it towards McBurney, who heads it down for Lundstrom, and Hull City double their lead completely against the run of play. It's been all Southampton, but just like that, it's Hull City 2, Southampton 0. Well, a hammer blow for Southampton. They felt their equaliser was coming. Well, Hull had other ideas. McBurney involved. Lundstrom with the finish, his first goal for Hull, and his first strike since February when he scored for Trabzonspor in the Turkish Super League. JB looks for Joseph, and he does skip away from the challenge, and that will be Southampton's first yellow card of the afternoon. The resulting free kick, McBurney! Well, this gets better and better for Hull. Ollie McBurney with an emphatic header to inflict more misery on Southampton. Well, the delivery from Giles was right on point, defending non-existent, but McBurney took full advantage. Another change imminently. Ross Stewart been lined up. Zaz. Hughes with the desire to win that header, and it's lined it up for Giles, who fancy to go at Bazunu's goal, perhaps epitomising just the confidence flowing through this Hull City team at the moment. Hull going after a fourth goal, and McBurney is the target again, and perhaps just got in the way of his teammate Akintola. We'll have a look at that again. Well, thumbs up from McBurney out towards that left-hand side. Ball in towards that back post, and this could still fall for Fraser. And then Armstrong on the turn, and Southampton do keep going to the end. They have a goal back through the sub Armstrong. A smart turn and a good finish, but too little too late for the visitors. Well, he's taken that really well, Armstrong. Fraser helping it on, back to goal, a great turn, and the finish to match. Well, what a day it's been for Hull City. They have, in the end, breezed to a win against Will Still's Southampton side. Southampton going out of this one with a whimper today, really. Hull enjoying themselves. They coasted at times in this game today, and despite that excellent finish from Armstrong, it was mostly one-way traffic for Hull today. Full time, it has finished. Hull City 3, Southampton 1.